Hey there, everybody. This is Congressman Keith Ellison, and this is Minnesota Week for the week of June 25th, the week the Supreme Court affirmed that millions of Americans will have access to quality, affordable health care. Earlier that week, I met with the Center for Social Inclusion to discuss solving the African American education gap in Minneapolis.
We can improve the education outcomes of all kids, and maybe your kids will have more competition, but maybe it'll make them better students too. So that's I think the big fight. And in Minnesota, we have a severe learning gap, you know, and I think the solutions that we need I think it's a time to task problem, and I've read about it.
On Wednesday, school principals from Minnesota came to Washington to discuss improving education for the schools in the 5th Congressional District.
In my opinion, they talk about public safety. Teachers have got to be the standard bearers for quality education.
Thursday morning, I joined a forum of faith and social justice leaders to discuss the need to protect services for working Americans as Congress negotiates on reducing our deficit.
We don't want interest payments to crowd out things that we would like to see paid for. We don't want to see drag on our economy. We want to be able to make sure our economy is functioning, that there's growth, and that there's adequate money to go to things we think should be invested.
Then it was off to the steps of the Supreme Court, where I joined senators and activists from all across the country in applauding the court's decision to uphold one of the most significant legislative achievements in decades.
But today, health care for all Americans has been found to be constitutional, and so this is a great day for celebration.
That very same day, Republicans took the unprecedented step of holding the Attorney General of the United States in contempt of Congress. I joined fellow Democrats in a walkout to protest using tragedy for political gain. I joined MSNBC's Ed Schultz that evening to speak out.
It's ridiculous. I mean, we just go week after week after week where they don't put any jobs legislation. They're letting the cost of an education go up. They're not dealing with transportation.
We ended the week on a high note. Congress finally agreed to save more than 2 million American transportation jobs and prevent student loan rates from doubling thousands of Minnesota students and students across the United States.